We have to go deeper. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the bridge? I'm just biased in favor of the idea of it coming from below instead of... from above instead of from below. It was actually underwater, huh? It's covered in seaweed. That seems like not the best place to store your bridge, like it's gonna erode. Because that's what water does. Destroys rocks and soil. But what would I know about that? I only work at the water board and have studied geology and shit. I guess I can get more potions. Haven't really been using that many, except for that one first fight where I blew through all of them. Oh yeah, Qunari. They look friendly. They look so friendly. Alright, bunch of Ben Hasroth agents. That's their spy group. 2 guards guarding the door. Let's make a big old mess. Alright, so... Let the gap close a little bit. Oh, okay, they're stopping a little bit, so throw in some AoE in the middle of that. Some nice mixtures of ice and fire. I'll leave Cole to deal with this himself. Basti should probably... he's got armor for the moment. Let's have him taunt as much as possible. Just to make sure that they don't wander around too much. Do that AoE taunt. Oop, camera. Losing your mind a little bit. Alright, it's gonna be a little tough to keep track of what's going on here, but I think I can follow it. Alright, someone's beating the crap out of Cole. Where is Cole right now? That's Vivian. I will say I have trouble seeing... Like, look at this just cloud of color. It is a bummer sometimes when you can't quite tell where people are. Alright, so Cole is currently being highlighted now. Which one is he? Cole, there he is. So one of these guys must not be taunted. Basti, try to taunt that guy, maybe? Now taunt that guy? Someone's not focusing on you as much as I want them to. Yeah, Cole's surviving for the moment and making a big old mess out of someone. We'll make it work. Now everyone focus on the last target. These guys do not seem particularly capable of facing off against me. Let's be sure to taunt everyone I can along the way. Gotta get all the applicable taunts in before anyone starts attacking everyone I don't want them to. That guy doesn't seem very focused on me, he's focused on Vivian. Stop that. Taunt. Fight my tank. That's the whole point of tanks. Oh, Cole's down. That's fine, it happens. I've got people to take care of that. Who are you attacking? That doesn't seem like... Are you guys attacking my guy? Are you focused on my tank right now? I think you are. I think mission's accomplished at the moment. Payback strike. He knocked me over. They can pay for that. A little bit of a shield bash to make his next attack miss. Alright. That went smoothly enough. And they call the Qunari warriors. Whoops. Whoa, did that on accident. That was surprising. Oh yeah, I pressed left trigger to toggle abilities, looking around a little bit. And I accidentally did left stick at the same time to trigger the ability. Whoops, that happens. What's up here? Did that fire mine never get triggered? Maybe it's not the one that I did. Nothing up here. Okay. The Qunari in this game is starting to remind me of the, what is it? The situation of... Is there anything up there? It's kind of like Klingons in Star Trek. They're supposed to be such badasses, but they... From what I remember, I don't think they turn out to be that big of a deal half the time. It's more that they're... The fact that they're warlike and aggressive is more important than their actual military combat capabilities in many cases. Oh, they're still fighting in here. Fighting the locals. Are the locals still on my team? I think they are. Well, that'll make this easier. Also, I just ran right into the middle of that, so let's just double check. Is he on my team? Yeah, the champions are on my team. That'll make this whole fight a lot easier. Alright. Let's just pick targets, I guess. Everyone fight me! Look at me! I'm big scary monster. Well, not really. We're the same race. So it's way less of a big deal. Everyone focus fire that dude arbitrarily. Kind of just a big old group of dudes around here. Throw a little ice in there. Boom! Who's all chilled? You're all chilled. Hey Basti, why don't you shield bash someone in there? Let's see, someone who's... that guy's shield. Shield bash that guy. Shattered, probably. A little hard to tell. There's a lot of numbers and shit going on. God damn, Cole just did something nasty in there. I saw a lot of numbers popping up. Yeah, I think we're gonna win this one. I got a vague hunch from the fact that my entire team seems to be kicking ass and being practically invulnerable. And the enemies... a lot of numbers popping up on the bad guys. The opponents, anyway. Can't use those black and white terms, it's so insensitive. Vasti, you stuck? Let's see, any more enemies around, or is it just that one dude hanging out over there? It really is just that guy. Alright. I can't even tell my character to attack him because I keep clicking on the ally, the spirit champion. I'm glad the giant Avar-looking guy with the hammer is on my team. Did not need to go back into that mess again after the first DLC. I'll gladly leave the Jaws of Hakkon in the Jaws of Hakkon. Oh yeah, this entire run, what was that? A ladder. This entire run might be way easier as a virtue of the fact that I have the well on my side, making them on my team. This is probably just a giant clusterfuck of 3 factions fighting each other when you get here and when you reach this point in the campaign if you don't have the well, because Morgan sure as fuck ain't here to help. That's the thing. This is my exact fear coming to fruition. That I didn't want to give it to Morgan because I didn't know how reliable she was. Partly because I didn't know if I could trust her, because Morgan's ability to be trusted can vary from time to time. But in this case, yeah, she's not a permanent member of the Inquisition, so who knows where she's gonna go and take that power that maybe I need to keep an eye on. So maybe it's gonna be really important when I have to go through crazy elven ruins that may bow to the power of such a will. Oh yeah, the party's mostly taking care of themselves here. How am I doing on... we used 3 potions, probably all used by Cole, knowing him. Basti, taunt this guy before he attacks someone else. There we go. He is down. He is quite down. Oh, there's still more guys. Where are those guys? Are they upstairs? Is that why I can't see them? There we go. Let's go mess up a spearman. Taunt that guy. There one over here too? Yes, there is. Go down the stairs, up the other one. Now taunt that guy. Unsuccessful. You can't taunt someone through wood. I don't think that's how taunts work, buddy. I don't think wood is a barrier to mean words. Taunt. Just trying to make people focus on me if I can. Yeah, that guy's pretty screwed. He's completely covered in opponents right now. I think he might not make it. There we go. Now everyone run all the way over here to this guy. Awkwardly on foot. Oh, Cole's the first one up. That actually might not be the best idea. Stab that guy. Oh yeah, uppercut. That knocked him on his ass. Alright, yeah, you probably have him. Your invisible attacks? Oh yeah. It's just a cluster all over him right now. Who even knows what's happening right now? Just damage. Damage from all directions and all sources. He's spending most of this fight on the ground. Surprisingly hardy, this guy. Surprisingly hardy. He is not dying very quickly. But he's not really amounting to anything either. Come on, just give up. This fight's over. There we go.
Why?
Why?
Why did those Qunari attack the Inquisition on sight? If the Qun want us dead, we're facing the wrath of an entire nation.
Well, at last the Inquisition and Tevinter have something in common.
Good point. Maybe I should have... I do realize maybe I should have brought Iron Bull around, but in this party, 2 Qunari warriors is a little redundant. But yeah, maybe he would have had more to say about this whole mission, the same way that I was hoping that Varric would last time. Inscription: the Dread Wolf keeps its gaze on the one light that illuminates the way forward. Do I need to point a wolf at a light? He keeps his gaze on the light that goes forward. So over there. The one light that goes forward. Which one's he looking at? This one, exactly. Okay. Dorian. Success? Or is he looking at this one? No, he's definitely looking at that one. Just that one. Alright, what did I just do? Do I need to interact with this thing now? Oh! Alright, that's freaky. A little freaky I was glowing like that.
This?
Interesting, there's an already lit torch over here. So if you didn't have a mage, you could still do this. Alright. Let's just drop it real quick. What else can we find around here? Was something over here? That's just my torch. We can examine this.
That's Fen Harel. Removing the face markings from a Dalish elf.
Cleansed, fresh-faced where the marks once marred. Fen Harel helping, healing, giving hope.
But these ruins are older than the Dalish.
Maybe the markings used to have a different meaning.
Interesting. Fen Harel, you can see him here. He's so often shown as a wolf itself, but he's clearly... right here is clearly a humanoid creature wearing a wolf mask. That's clearly depicted in a way that I don't think has been up till now. And we of course know it's soulless now. That bald elf creature man thing. It all looks a lot like the paintings he makes. Realistically, it's probably just made by the same artist at BioWare. Unless we're supposed to think that all of this is painted by Solus. Which would be peculiar. Alright, down we go. Solus, where you at? You gotta show up around here somewhere. It's this entire temple for you. The lifting of the Valaslin. A wash of powerful magic carries a sensation of determination. Images flash by. Former slaves in the ranks of within Fen Harel. Armed and strong, their skin is clear, their face tattoos. The elven Valaslin are gone. Words are not so much heard as felt. The brand of the Avenuris can be lifted from you. That all may know you oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves. All are under our protection. All may choose to fight. The marking meant slavery. Apparently.
Weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evanuri, posing as gods.
Interesting word, Evanuris. If all it means is mage leader, well, they were basically magisters.
Elven magisters, you say? Get your boxes out of here. What? Oh, I can't break through them this time? Oh, crap. Camera. Camera, get out of there. Alright. Oh, crap. That was a little glitchy. Alright, let's just escape before I get sucked into the boxes forever and can never escape. Because that'd be bad. Let's see, we're searching for more information about the Qunari. I'm searching away. Just pulsing non-stop. Like I don't know what else to do. What's back here? Oop, chest. What you got for me? Moonstone? Oh, can't climb. Oh, these are bunk beds. That ladder does not lead to another floor at all. Qunari, you wanna have a conversation at all, or are we just gonna fight again? Oh, we're just gonna fight again. Alright, well, here's a big bad guy. Ooh, and there's the next portal. Going to something fiery looking. A little hard to make out from here. The Qunari shock trooper, that is a big ass horn helmet. You can see that they're clearly wood. Sort of like these weird wood things that just sort of cover their horns. It's interesting seeing them in battle mode, just because we haven't gotten a lot of glimpses of this sort of equipment and stuff up till now in a lot of cases. Is there anyone else around, or is it just these three? Because I feel like they're not going to last very long. Alright. Focus fire on their big leader, at least at first. Just throw in a fire thing, and an ice thing. Make a big ol' mess out of everybody. How you guys feeling? Ooh. Vasti. Shatter. There we go. How you feeling about that, buddy? Alright. Vasti's doing good. Doing AoE taunt to get everyone focused on me. Taunt their leader. Taunt that guy. Taunt that guy. Oh right, I lost track of how many there were because their two assassins disappeared immediately. Still. Shock Trooper, where are you at? Did I lose track of him? Did he, or is he... Where is his shock trooper? There he is. Oh, he's armored up. Alright. Yeah, he has so many hit points, maybe I do want to focus on his spearman then. Especially if this one's all frozen up, I can shatter him. Oh, I'm knocked on my ass. Opportunity for shattering lost. Alright. Let's focus on their guys that aren't covered in guard, since they're going to keep supporting him. Look at me! Focus on me! Ah, you took out Cole. Rude. Do not appreciate. So one spearman down. Assassin, spearman. There we go. That guy's almost down. Finish him. Knocked him on his ass. Something should kill him before he gets up. Sure did. Oh crap, assassin over here. Try to taunt him if I can. Look at me! Didn't necessarily work. Yeah, he killed the shit out of Dorian. Naughty, naughty. Gonna have to punish you. He dead yet? Yeah, he is. Assassin, shock trooper. Alright. Next assassin. Keep an eye on Vivian's revive. It's getting there. It's on its way. It is on its way. Oh, she's going down. It's a little counterproductive for the reviving process if she dies. Come on, get Dorian back up. There we go. Now you can die. Bubbled the party. Except for Cole. There's the other assassin. Let's ruin him. Try to stop him from going back into stealth mode if we can. Shield bash him. Where'd he go? Did he go? Is that him all the way over here? Looks like it is. Don't want him getting away. Try to taunt him. Look at me! Oh, he's ran behind a wall. You can't taunt people when they go behind walls. It's my one weakness, line of sight. Apparently that's how taunts work. Dorian's dead again, because of course he is. Come on, take that assassin out. Shield bash him on his... Yep, knock him on his ass. Oh, he's gonna get away again. He's gonna get away again. I think he's dead. So, all hail... everyone attack the shock trooper. Let's have Vivian and Dorian back off a bit. They're right in the attack range. It's becoming a problem, I think. You can keep everyone alive a little better right now. Shadow Strike. Just spamming all of Cole's attacks real quick, because he's not doing them enough. Oh, he's dead. Okay, that happened. Cole tried. How you guys doing on revive? I can do it with Dorian as soon as he gets enough mana in a second here. There we go. Cole's back up. Ready to make a mess. He is dead again. Way to go, Cole. Alright. I'll just let this happen for a little while. The important thing is that Vasky is clearly able to deal with this guy. Let's bash his armor down a bit. He's a hardy enemy, that's for sure. Just keep focusing on me, taunt the crap out of him. Shield bash. Payback strike. It's gotta go down eventually. What can I cast at this guy? Can freeze him real quick. Is he freezing successfully? Not really. And now he's all armored again. Stop it. Stop getting all armored. I don't like it. Do not appreciate. Fire mines. Throw those all around. There we go. Is he immune to fire? Fire resistance. Immunity to slow and... Oh, he's immune to taunt. Good to know. Unfortunately for him, Vasky seems to basically be immune to damage, so that happens. And he's also resistant to cold. Shield bash some of that armor away. Counter attack. Come on. It's gotta go down eventually. He's got no backup. His armor down? His armor's down. Winter's Grasp. He's already... Oh, that's already happening without me doing it. Shield bash him to shatter. There's our shatter combo. Did not actually amount to much. So how you guys doing on a revive? I'll do it with Dorian in a moment here. Alright, Cole, I need you to live for a little bit, because you're the only one that's doing much damage around here, but you're also going down immediately. Barrier him. There we go. Quick bubble. Let's throw in some bees for fun. Not the bees. Not the bees. Alright, he's armored up again, so we gotta shield bash him. Can't have the guard persist. Causes me some problems. Come on, buddy, just go down. You're prolonging this fight so much. Wow, he just took 12,000 damage very abruptly. Oh, he's dead. He's very dead. Wow, those bees destroyed him. Bees are scary. Single incarnation. That's a great axe, two-handed. That's a bummer. Qunari orders. Plan of attack. This letter is written in both Qunlot and the common tongue. I have read your reports. Station your people in the abandoned elven towers by the lake. It is a short distance from its entrance to the mirror that connects to Halam Sharal. We will need the space to lodge our people after infiltration is complete. There is a map of the crossroads at the bottom, where with an arrow from the elven ruins is alluvian to the alluvian that leads to the Winter Palace.
This letter says the Qunari came to these ruins because the alluvians connect to Halam Sharal. It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
Some sort of infiltration. A trespassing, if you will. An unknown agent. This gore-spattered letter was written in both Qunlot and the common tongue. 2 hours ago, an unknown intruder penetrated our defenses, masked and cloaked. A mage. Used magic to awaken spirits and turned them against us. Intruder moved as if they knew the place. Fled after spirits awoke. Dozens dead. Spirits kept attacking. Engagement not recommended. The rest of the letter's illegible. The blood is still wet.
A note about an unknown intruder coming through an alluvian. They turned spirits against us, then fled.
A mage? They must have fought their way out, then let the spirits finish off the Qunari.
2 parties then. The Qunari, and a mystery agent determined to stop them.
That's definitely Solus.
Come on. We have to warn people about the Qunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
So the question is, were they attacking the Winter Palace just because they could? Or were they attacking the Winter Palace specifically because they got attacked by the wolf god and decide to lash back against where they think he came from because they don't know who he is. Note regarding the wolf statue. Remember, if you wish to move the statue, light the second sconce from the left and as you face the wolf's head. Use the blue-green flame in the brazier. It is magic, but it will not harm you. Remember your duty to the Qun. When you light the sconce, a box clutched in the statue's paws will open. There's an item inside. Do not touch it. It is old and elven. We will have a Sarabas examine it for magic when time comes. Because the Qun have a very special way of dealing with magic. They basically have those guys that are chained up that do all the magic, and they don't get to really exist as people.
You know, darling, this place gives me an idea for redoing the small summer breakfast room at Chateau Ghislaine.
You have a different breakfast room for every season.
A century ago, it was in fashion to have a different room for every meal and every day of the week. When that fad ended, the Dukes of Ghislaine converted most of the rooms to closets. Storage is timeless.
I really don't like Orlais and everyone in it. Oh, Vivian, you're a symbol of a horrible, horrible culture. Let's go visit a new alluvium. I'm sure that it won't be dangerous at all. Is this actually going to go back to the Winter Palace? Where are we now? Oh. Alright, so we're actually leaving this whole network now and going back to Leliana. Oh yeah, this is where we started, isn't it? This should take us right back to the beginning. I'm just wondering when we're going to reunite with our old friend.
One dead Qunari was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Qunari may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using Illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Liliana.
Yes, Liliana.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
We must ensure that the Qunari do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
You want to talk about bad politics? Not only did I step out of the middle of the talk and insult the entire thing, we're being attacked by the Qunari. So if Ferelden was paranoid about the Qunari already, how about a Qunari being a leader of the Inquisition? That's gotta come up, right?
I know we're asking a lot of you, Ambassador. I promise we won't make this any harder for you than necessary.
I know, my love. I'm sorry. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Qunari are doing, and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
There's definitely something somewhat amusing that we walk out in the middle of a meeting and just go through a magical portal, and suddenly we're the part of a massive sort of like magical war happening just off camera. Just one magical mirror away. Am I going right back into the mirror again? Seems to be where they're pointing me. Oh. Is that another dog treat? Is that another dog treat? Sure is. I guess I never came over here. So many corners. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 10. That's right, you thought we were done. By Varric Tetris. This is before all the other ones, I think. This is an early one. Don Brenokovic had been pursuing the killer of Magistrate Dunwald without food or rest, and so far all he had done was all he had was the seal of an imaginary group, a wounded arm, and a package that contained a rusted Tevinter shortsword. He was past exhaustion, and every breath made his head throb like he'd had too much to drink. He was getting too old for this shit. He couldn't go to the barracks with a knife wound he'd picked up off duty. If the captain caught him, and she would, he'd be thrown off the guard for sure. That left one option. The Chantry Clinic turned no one away, but it usually didn't have to. The presence of three circle healers was more than enough to frighten most decent folk into deciding to wait to see if they got better on their own. Aside from a few drunken beggars snoring in the beds, the clinic was quiet. The healer didn't ask his name, and tended to the wound with only a disapproving frown. In a few breaths, his arm was as good as ever. Pity magic wouldn't mend his coat sleeve. He walked through the nave toward the exit. He heard a voice. "Guardsman, I was just about to look for you." The deep black gown she wore only made her eyes more otherworldly. A scent like lilacs filled the air around her. She may have been dressed in mourning garb, but she was dressed to kill. Donnan bowed. "Lady Mariel, we should talk. I may have a lead for you." Wow, we're going back in time with that story, progressively reading things that take place earlier and earlier in the timeline. How do we investigate the plot? Do I have to climb the, I probably have to go in the side yard and climb plants again, don't I? Oh, what's over here? Is that another bone? Of course it is. How is there more stuff around here? Half-finished poem. Skin like gauze across the sky, I sigh and fall in evening's lakes, the pools of which deep as your eyes, and eyes of which pierce like wakes, strakes, heartaches, cakes, make her, I hope, my lady's patient. Hey, Colin and Doggy. Somehow still a note by you, missing servant. Notes carried back and forth by runners covered in different handwriting. This is unacceptable. I was to wear the red cape with the chevrons today, but no one can find it in the wardrobe, which appears to be 5 different places at once. Send Melisse to me immediately. S. I haven't seen Melisse all day, Uncle. She disappeared after setting out the bedcloths last night. One of the palace maids had to help me into my luncheon dress. E. Alita. You let some sticky-fingered scullery wretch lace up your Montfort silk gown? Have one of the footmen look for Melisse, and tell him to lay a few stripes on that elf's backside when he finds her. S. Oh, I found where Liliana normally is.
Divine Victoria.
Please don't. It would be nice to just be Liliana again for a few days.
It'll save breath to not call you Divine Victoria all the time.
Good.
Tell me about your nugs. Did you get any new ones?
Oh yes! A litter was born just a month ago. We are weaning them right now. If you are hoping for one, I'm afraid they're already spoken for.
How are things between you and the hero of Ferelden?
We see each other whenever we can. There is gossip, of course. People who call me inappropriate. But love is one of the Maker's greatest gifts, and nothing to be ashamed of. Start and end with love, and everything else falls into place. As Divine, I have tried to spread this message. It's taken some time, but I think people are listening, especially now.
The hero of Ferelden. And a mixture there.
Do you miss being our spy master?
I think I miss the people more than the work. Josie, Cullen, I didn't notice how much I liked having them near until they weren't. We write, of course, but it's not the same.
Have your agents any news I should hear about?
There is activity in the Tirashan. Strange elves, like those at the Temple of Mythal. No news of Solus, however.
Perhaps later, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Apparently. This is just a note right here, too. I'm blown away by the fact that I still haven't found things around here. God damn. This place is endless. Wager notes. Notes carried back and forth by runners, covered in different handwriting. Have you seen Ambassador Montliet trying to cool everyone's tempers after the Inquisitor ran out of the Exalted Council? Okay, so this is a new note then. Okay, so the new stuff's showing up around here. These aren't just things I've missed. The Gaul. Adar has some nerve. L. Is it Liliana? Have you noticed the runners at the Divine's quarters? Everyone's demanding the most holy address of the affront. A. If anything, Inquisitor's action strengthened Ferelden's position. Altegan is fuming. L. Lord Cyril won't let him push. This is as good as sealed, my friends. M. We'll see. No, L probably isn't Liliana. It wouldn't really make that much sense for her to be playing a part at that point. Oh, what's over here? Is there really something else? Oh my god, there's more. Holy shit. A ruined picnic. Quennel. Now that you mention it, that elf hanging about the tavern does look familiar, but I can't imagine why she would have been looking at your cousin's wedding. Perhaps she was one of the servants attending the Duke Verney after he slipped into the mud pond and onto that wasp's nest in the picnic. Maker, I'm still not sure how that happened. Alright, I think that's probably enough random details for now. So I'm going to find my way back. Do you guys have new dialogue or just old dialogue?
Darling, what can I do for you?
I wanted your opinion of how Divine Victoria is working out.
Leliana's tenure has been even more disastrous than I imagined.
How are things for the Circle of Magi?
If you call it the Circle while they're in earshot, you'll never hear the end of it, my dear. The College of Enchanters is a ridiculous mess, but it's still a useful institution for training mages.
We'll talk another time.
Yeah, they're very excited to no longer be a circle. So I'm surprised these characters actually still have new dialogue. I thought that they were actually out of dialogue. After I thought we just like spawn a quick little scene and that's it.
I can't believe it's been so long.
Around 2 years.
That's it? 2 years? Sweet merciful Maker, it felt like 10. That could have been all the wine. Only thing back home I really missed.
What is this ambassadorship about exactly?
You tell me. I didn't ask for it. One day I was minding my business in the capital, the next, here I am. I believe my father set it up, but the Imperium certainly didn't object. They'd love for the Inquisition to fall apart. So they're happy if it seems they consider this council a waste of time.
That makes no sense.
No? If Dread Tevinter actually pushed for the Inquisition's end, everyone else would disagree on principle. So they send a nobody pariah and hope for the best. Makes perfect sense to me.
What did you do in Tevinter while you were away?
I went home. Twice. Father was only there once. Mother was drunk both times. I also went to Carinus to see my good friend Maeveris. Then I settled some of Alexis's affairs. That wasn't fun.
Any thoughts about the Exalted Council?
A few. Divine Victoria needs a new tailor for one.
From the paintings of Liliana in that enormous robe, you'd think she was pregnant. Could cause a delicious scandal. As for this whole Exalted Council business, well... I warned you once that no one would thank you for saving the world. Sadly, I'm always right. So long as the Inquisition's around to remind them they're not really in charge, they'll never sleep comfortably. Whether they have the guts to take action, I suppose we'll see.
Another time.
I look forward to it.
I get the feeling we're going to be going into the Alluvian and then coming out here repeatedly, so I think I'll try to spread it out a bit, our interactions, because apparently we can talk to all these people again. That comes as a bit of a surprise. Alright guys, next episode we'll do this investigation of the Qunari plot. I assume that means just going back into the portal, which I may have to walk around a bit to find again, because I'm a little disoriented here. And the waypoint isn't as useful as you'd expect it to be. Alright guys, thanks for watching like always. I'll see you next time.